The views of the guest are that of the guests and do not represent nor reflect the views and opinions of the Lockoutmen channel, the Recruiter Call channel, nor its host. This site content is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only.
Hello. Dirty talking. 2:55. Went into the bank and I ain't got my money. I got $42 left after transferring my earnings in there because my earnings end up covering the overdraft. And that's exactly what Huntington Bank did. Huntington Bank, somebody has set up this same scenario. It happened to me at Huntington Bank. Huntington Bank, somebody knew it was time for me to pay for this rental car and it's time for me to get my rent in. They overdrawed my account when it was time to pay for the rental car.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Dirty. I try. Honestly, I want to believe that you're coming on social media because I'm now seeing you on TikTok. And to be honest with you, the vibe that I'm getting on TikTok is definitely a different kind of vibe than I'm getting over here on YouTube. Now, I don't know if that's like a bipolar type deal or a personality disorder, because over here on YouTube, you be coming with some outlandish stuff. You over here talking about you're broke. You over here talking about people putting spices in your food. You over here talking about people coming into your apartment doing crazy things. You over here talking about the bank. The bank is now overdrawing your account. Well, that's what happens when you don't have no money in the account to cover for the money that's coming in. The money that's there, and you got money coming in. Well, the money that's coming in is going to cover for the money that's sitting there before it becomes an overdraft. Because if it ain't no money coming in today, let's say that money came in today and it's sitting today. Then at the end of the day, if it ain't no money that came in to cover for that money, then they're going to charge you an overdraft fee and send that money back, which in turns, they're going to send that money back to the bank. And then whatever's money in the bank is going to withdraw from that money. So it's not the bank overdrafting your account, it's you overdrafting the account because you don't have no money in there. That's how it works. It is not the bank's fault. I don't know, at this point, I don't know whose fault it is, but it's not the bank's fault. The bank is not like doing this on purpose, like purposely messing with your account when it comes time for you to pay your rent and your car note. That your rent and car note comes once a month and you should have money in there. You drive Uber every day. And if you're like me, when I do the gig work, well, I don't know how you got it set up. Because if you got the Uber card, then you can have your money sent into your card every day. If not, you have it set up to be deposited once a week. Your money is deposited into your bank every week from Uber, depending on how much you do for that week. You do about $300-400 for Monday through Friday, it's going to show up in your account Monday or Tuesday. Now, if you don't have no money in the bank to cover for your expenses, then that money is going to be sent back. You're going to be charged a fee. And then when that money start coming in, that $300-400 every week, it's going to get counterfeited because it's covering for money that's coming in. And then when you go to the bank to get some money out, say for like the gazillion food that you be buying, then you're not going to have money. You're going to end up with $42 in the bank. So no, it is not the bank. It is you mismanaging your money. Listen, I'm not judging you dirty, but again, I think you have two different personalities because over there on TikTok, you have a whole different vibe about you. And I'm beginning to agree with somebody that said in your comment section, I honestly think that you're really trying to go viral and it's just not working. these outlandish stories that you be coming on YouTube and your epic rants, for some reason, it is not working. So I guess that's why you went over to TikTok, to go up under a whole different persona, because Dirty Trucking over here is different from whatever name that you have on TikTok. I follow you, Dirty. I'm trying to support you, buddy. You just making it very hard for people to support you, man. You talk about your kid, you talk about people coming into your apartment, you talk about weird stuff that be going on with you. A lot of these people just don't know what to believe anymore. You got a lot of people really over here commenting real sincerity, talking about you need help, ma'am. But again, as I said, I just think that you're trolling and that you're trying to go viral. But whatever the case, man, I hope everything works out for you. I really do. But as of right now, I just don't know anymore, Dirty.